All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? See if I can get this camera to stay still. Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. Hope everybody is well. Today is May the 6th, 2024, and this is an energy check-in reading. Um, and I did actually put a title today. Usually the title would be energy check-in, and whatever come out, come out. But when I start doing some of the pre-shuffle and some of the cards came out, most of the reading is going to be about letting go. Now, I don't know for who or which side or of what. Okay, everything don't have to be about a love relationship. It can be career, uh, you know, job, home, car, something platonic, family members, best friends, whatever the case, okay? Um, what else? I hope you was able to see the last reading. It was very informative. It was the Aries new moon, which happens tomorrow. For the people who do not know, I follow Vedic sidereal, not Western astronomy or astrology anymore. And for that reason, the sun is in Aries up until about May the 14th. Then it will move to Taurus. Okay. In Western astronomy, I believe y'all probably still in Taurus season. Okay. Now, Jupiter just left Aries on May the 1st, and then Jupiter went into Taurus. So that's very good. Because that is going to change a lot of the dynamics when it comes to love and partnerships. A lot of you will be letting go and gaining new partnerships at some point of time, but it will be some type of introduction for most of you sometime in the next from now until this time next year. Okay, with Jupiter being in Taurus. It's also going to help a lot of us to save money, and also for some people in their chart is going to help to tremendously gain money. So right now would be a great time to kind of focus more on getting this money, okay, and being able to put something aside because we don't really know every day what's going on with society and this world, and things can change or is already changing. And hopefully we pray for things to get better, but it also can get worse, okay? Hey, Linda, Miss Linda, how you doing? How's it going up there in New York? Okay, let's see. Um, Shout out to all of my moderators. They're always there for me. They protesting up there too? What? I know it's still going on down here. If for people who do not know, Emory is a big staple of one of the largest uh, and better hospitals in Georgia and in Atlanta. Um, Along with our trauma center, Grady, which is located in the heart of downtown. Emory Hospital and their pediatric hospital is Eggleston or Children's Healthcare. And I believe that's where the protesting started up there around Emory because a lot of students are at Emory, that's going for med school. A lot of prominent doctors graduated from Emory. Um, Yeah, yeah, Miss Linda. I seen protesting way before it kind of started. Mm. And also, I can't still get over when I said about the floods happening, and then we see if some of you do look at your social media accounts, or I don't know if they have it on the news because I don't really watch the news, unless it's in my YouTube feed. So that's really how I catch my news. All of the flood and phenomenal weather that's going on in Dubai from allegedly, well, it's not even allegedly. Everybody knows that they have a cloud seeding machine, and it just made everything worser. I really believe, I for myself, in my opinion, but my channel is for educational and for entertainment, right? All of my videos on any platform. But my personal belief is I don't really think that was an eclipse, by me following and practicing Vedic sidereal, because the sun wasn't in the place it was supposed to be up under what they say the right zodiac sign to be an eclipse. But all of this phenomenal weather and all of these breakout of the tornadoes and the size and the destruction that they're doing, um, this is coming from somewhere. Now, remember that each eclipse that we do have lasts 6 months to a year. So we're not even still playing out last year, the year before, the year before, the year before. People think that once we do have an actual eclipse that is over, but the energy still of cutting off, letting go, um, the energy of an eclipse is to take away, right? It's still playing out. So, you know, and that's really what came out today. So I did pull the soul purpose cards. Um, y'all know on my channel I don't switch roles. What I put out is for you. It's up to you as a sense of enlightenment to connect on if it's something that you actually need to do, see within yourself, a change of perspective and perception, and be honest with yourself. Okay. So, whoever's watching, this is your card, self love, but it came in reverse. Okay. Now, what this also can mean, I'm going to turn it in reverse, is that Venus is in first house of Aries right now in Vedic sidereal. Um, see the Ace of Cups here, and this is when I broke the deck, but I'm gonna pick it back up and I'm gonna shuffle again and continue. Um, but Venus being in Aries, she's gonna have a hard time for anybody that is trying to actually, well, not everybody. If you are a Aries, it will be kind of favorable for you because it is first house. But because Jupiter, not Jupiter, but because Jupiter has left first house of Aries, um, Venus now has a problem as since let's just say a competition or a battle with the sun being there. Okay. Um, the sun always is going to outshine any other planet. Um, maybe not Rahu. Okay. Yes, Miss Linda. Uh huh. Aries is in Venus. Aries is in Venus. Venus is in Aries right now. It's not gonna be there for long. Um, but it had left Pisces and went into Aries. Okay. So again, if some of you are Aries, then it is Miss Linda. So for some of you that are Aries right now, this can be why the self-love card is in reverse because you're having a hard time of how you're seeing yourself in relationships, wanting a relationship, and some personal things that you can be understanding. Okay, thank you. Because the card was healthy choices that clarified it. Look at there. Self love, self care, being happier, love in life. Okay. So that can be the challenge I see, especially for Aries is right now. This is not an Aries reading, but I don't ramble, so just listen to what I say, okay? Because some of you can have an Aries moon. It don't have to be a sun sign. You could be an Aries rising or ascendant, okay? And then especially if you're a Libra, which is your seventh house, then you're gonna have also a opposition in your love life and partnership because of the things that's going on in Aries, okay? It's gonna affect everything that is opposite, good or bad. So again, any Aries that may be coming across this video, with Venus being in your first house, you would think, okay, love is coming in, partnership and everything like that. But again, Venus will have a little bit of a hard time with the sun there because the sun will try and outdo, outshine, and be the brighter star or energy than Venus. Okay. So, in other words, that two sense of a combination will make you turn within to try and dig deeper for more self care, more self love, appreciating yourself to want to be happier, okay, and to fix those issues around you or within you so that you can be in that, okay, which is a more healthier lifestyle, mindset, relationship, environment, job, career, etc. And of course, loving yourself more and better, understanding that instead of somebody worrying about, somebody loving you, how much are you loving yourself? Okay. Healthier choices. What are you doing about the things that you're eating? Are you trying to gain weight to be healthier? Are you trying to lose weight? Because everybody don't have to lose weight. Some people need to gain. Okay, everybody's not built the same. But then you have some people that's larger, like, oh, I wish I was your size. And everybody got some type of health issue. Everybody. It may not be as major as the next person, but according to our foods that we eat around the world, everybody got some type of health issue. Okay. Um, because not even allegedly, we do not have the healthiest foods in the United States. We don't. Maybe on some other parts of the world, but in the United States, it's very hard for us to. Um, you said overeating. Mm. It's kind of hard for us to really hunt down, right, and get the more natural um, foods that does come from God's green earth here. Okay, so the other soul cycle card is letting go. And their clarifying card was the engagement ring in reverse. So, not wanting or seeing a higher commitment, um, not eternity, but for this realm, this lifetime, uh, partnership and union, and something that is not complete. Okay. The bottom of this deck was the death card, Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the opposite of Taurus. No, no, no. Yes. So you see what I mean by Jupiter can be the engagement, uh, growth, expansion, husband material. Um, you also got the sun that was on this side at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cup was over here. So even though I know everybody don't want love, okay, just just listen. Um, because you never know what your future is when it comes to happiness. And a lot of you still does not choose partnership or want to um kind of. be have an open door to meet more people, it's still because of things from your past. Okay. So you have to remember too that our karma is to still continue to meet people because we don't intuitively, not intuitively, but we don't consciously know which one of those persons is supposed to be our mate. Okay, because most of us is not to our higher realm and our highest vibration, which we would more be able intuitively to third eye see that person. Okay, none of us really is, very few on this earth is in that higher highest vibration. Okay, so getting to know people, because some of you have to understand too that the Ace of Cups is given to us by the hand here, by the ultimate. So a lot of times that when you dismiss, um, things, people, and situations because you are closing that gate, but you're actually trying to manifest and pray for the gate to be open, you're turning down can be one of those people that could be the Sun and the Ace of Cups because of past issues. Because some of you may feel like before I haven't chose, healthy choices in people or relationships or picking the right person. Hey, Divine 444. Okay. So again, the self-love card in reverse, some of you may feel like I'm still kind of upset with myself for picking not a healthy choice. Okay. You understand when it comes to love and relationships and people. But again, it's not the love and relationship you should be scared of and hating or disregarding. It's the people or the person that you chose. You always have to keep that in mind. A lot of people have been married before and divorced. So they go around and saying, I hate marriage. I hate being married. I hate marriage. Marriage didn't do anything to you or the union. It was the person that you chose. Healthy choices. So from now on, that person never wants to be in some type of committed union because of the person that they chose at the time of their endearment. Okay. It could have been financial trouble. It could have been trouble with the law. It could have been, um, nowhere to stay. Any type of thing, right? So just keep that in mind. Let's keep going. Then also at the bottom of the deck, you had the Phoenix rising in reverse. I think we actually have that as self sabotage. Yep. We had Phoenix rising to actually come up in the upright in the last reading. All right. So going to put these back. And let's go ahead and put these out. No, I wanted to put one of these in the middle. Sorry. Now, a lot of this also can still be based on that moon that we have in tomorrow. Okay? Because again, the moon is in first house with Aries, the sun, and Venus. So somebody here is full in their feelings and emotions. Okay? But remember when I told you about a new moon energy, that it's the best time to try and communicate and work something or talk something out. Don't wait until a full moon, the later part of the month, to try and talk about money issues, problems, and all this stuff when both people have been, fully engulfed in pressing or suppressing their feelings and emotions. Okay? Always keep that in mind, write it down. Because your person will actually be more open to talk about things during the first part of the month than the end of the month. And it don't have anything to do with a lady's moon cycle. Okay, gentlemen? Anybody that's watching. So Temperance or Sag energy, the ninth house, which is spirituality. The highest ideals, the rules of get it out to the world. That wisdom, the insight to understand, and the results, getting the results from the understanding. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Saturn. Mm. Time. Be realistic about somebody is concerned about. You must wait before you can. Limits imposed and the maturity. Some of the reason what's going on for the first thing for the people who want to hear about love and relationship, a lot of things is going on with your issue right now. Is Saturn is making you or your person mature. Don't have anything to do about age. hmm and this is why limits keep being imposed on your situation. Something always happening. They withdraw. You shut it down. Okay, because ninth house, you may have a more clearer insight and more wisdom and understanding coming from a ninth house of spirituality. Doesn't mean that you have to be a Sagittarius. It just can be your level of maturity. Don't have anything to do about age. Okay. So somebody here also has or went through a very hard life, which means that they chose the hard way in learning things, very stubborn, very hard headed. Um, could also had to do some time, or a lot of things took a lot of time to come to this person because Saturn will make you redo stuff. If you don't learn it the first time, Saturn will make it a way for you to go back through a situation. Can also be uh, a new person, but same situation. A new face, same situation. hmm This is why self love is very important and also can be the reason why it's in reverse is because Saturn is saying you need to make healthy choices. Continue to always love yourself because sometimes with love and relationships, we do, some of us put other people besides children, okay, other adults before us to do anything for them. Um, and a lot of times we'll disregard our own feelings and emotions for another person. And that's not a healthy choice. And for some people, just to try and keep that person in their life when Saturn is saying this person is not even supposed to be here this long in your life. This was a lesson, this was a test, and you're trying to keep redoing the test that you already got 100 on. You telling the teacher, okay, give me the test again. I want to take it. But the teacher said you got 100. You can't get no higher than 100 on the test. No, 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 no. I want to give it to me again. I want to take the test again. Okay, so Saturn like, okay, I'll put this new limit imposed on you and make you go backwards and repeat it. hmm Some of you probably never heard or understood or seen Saturn like that. But Saturn is also somebody here can be having a lot more responsibility put on their shoulders right now as a lesson. Um, Also can be to mature this person up when it comes to um, love and relationships and partnerships, or it can be you. Okay. All right. Now remember, ninth house of Sagittarius is about spiritually being guided. So one person here is spiritually being guided to either about self love or spiritually being guided about letting go. A relationship or partnership that you thought was going to be engagement and or marriage, or you're already in it and you may not see this coming. that you will be letting it go. Okay. Yeah. So in the pre shuffle, the Ace of Cups was on the other side, and the Seven of Cups was on the other side in the upright. And then I shuffled again and broke the deck. And that's when the Sun card came out on one side and the Ace of Cups. So, Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody is understanding about self love, your perception, your perspective, and is, I don't want to say not so foggy, but it's understanding about choosing the right thing, situation, person, or choosing myself. Because if you look in the cups, it's different things in the Seven of Cups. Okay, if you see the snake there, that can be like karma or Rahu, um, which is also devastating type of situations and people. Then you got like spirituality, you got home and family, you got money, you got spirituality, you got love. It's different things here. So the person is standing here looking like, okay, what cup do I choose next? Because I don't want to make a mistake and choose the cup with the snake in it. Okay? I don't want to choose something that is not a healthy choice. And choosing yourself is going to be the right thing. So I'm going to put this card over here, which is Two of Swords in reverse. So somebody here is seeing, and it was with the letting go card. 6 and the 2 is a 8. Xfinity. Whoever this is, or your person, the situation, this is something that they keep doing and repeating anyway. The Xfinity sign is a continuation in infinity, right? Which is actually uh, the opposite of completion. You see that eternity? That's the infinity sign. So, what's this kind of boiling down to is that your person, your situation, is supposed to be choosing right this time, allowing spirituality. Okay, everybody still have spirituality inside of them. It's just that most people choose to use religion as spirituality. Spirituality is you, yourself, and I, or you, as your soul, spirit. Okay, what makes you up as a spiritual being. That's what spirituality is. Religion is man made and man based, based on rules, dogmas, traditions, and regulations, however you want to say it, and also can be like a book of a text, okay, or text in a book that somebody put before a person or a group of people and propose that these dogmas or traditions is carried on and followed up under a certain religion of what somebody proposes that they read or assumed as the way to be or the way to go. Okay, we got many different religions around the world, but to me, in my opinion, all of them should be the same goal, which is source or the ultimate or God. But plenty of people take different routes to get to the same thing. Okay, so Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody here now sees, okay, you see the blindfold, right? The source is mental, the mind, thinking, calculating. Um, Also can be a lack of communication. But the source is also connected to wisdom and insight. You see that? So somebody here is listening to or spiritually being led to let something or a situation go. because they may see that this may not be a higher commitment. Now, for some people, it can just be something that's the here and now. Some people don't want relationships. They just want a good time. They just want to hang out together. They just want to live together. They don't want to get married. If that's what you choose, Seven of Cups, then, do you. Okay? This also can be some type of agreement for some people around the world. Page of Wands in reverse. Let me pick this up a little bit. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. So somebody here is going to send out a message that they're making a choice, or they kind of sent out a subconscious type of telepathic message that they are releasing themselves from this situation or relationship or friendship. Some of you may not have told the person that you're leaving or gone. You could have just ghosted them. Um, but some of you may get communication because one of you may reach out due to this moon. Because I don't know, of course, what your person's sign is, especially their moon sign. So somebody here is going to try and send out a message, but the other person is going to, I don't want to say literally block it. For some of you, it may be a mental block, but you may answer the phone. Okay, let's just put it that way. And your message can be that you're going to remain single. Your insight of understanding and your wisdom um, is to continue to be single, because somebody here also is not showing any action. They're also not sending out a message that maybe they don't want to be single anymore and do want a relationship, because the Seven of Cups is in reverse. So somebody has chose actually something on both sides. I just feel that both people have not communicated it yet, but it will be communicated out. 8 hours, 8 days, the next 8 weeks, or you will see some type of progression within the next 8 weeks for the people who want to know, or 8 days. Mm. The King of Cups is in reverse. So, like I said and felt, somebody here is hiding their feelings and emotions uh, toward commitment, relationship, partnership. Um, this King of Cups person also could be very upset because it has not been any messages. Also can be very upset with their own self because they may feel that they took too long to choose this healthy choice, in other words, and not to um, connect or make some type of union, which can be like at least officially dating or saying let's be exclusive. Somebody here didn't speak up emotionally. All right, let's just throw a couple of these down. This still is an energy check-in. We got the picture in reverse, which is okay. So one of you is not missing the other person. Not making new memories. Not quite sure if you sent the person any pictures, but this is, to me, is kind of like out of sight, out of mind. The talking card came out in reverse and it says interesting, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, and talking more. So, no text calls, emails, not waiting on messages, not interested, and not talking. But that's going to change because somebody here is very moon ruled. Got paradise and grounding. Sorry about the glare. So this is stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. That's going to be that energy coming off of Jupiter. Now remember, Jupiter in Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles here, also can to me be this energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Jupiter is about this understanding your sense of stability. Okay, when it comes to home, family, how you look at unions, marriage, um, more growth in your financial department, in your savings. For some of you, growing to the next level also can be the Saturn here energy of gaining more maturity because everybody that's watching this video is different ages. Okay, so each person's level of security is going to be different on what and how they should be looking at things and a sense of what their performance should be and how. Okay. So, um, because in other words, if some of y'all are younger, then you don't have a larger 401k, you know, um, Social Security and stuff like that built up yet. So it's going to be different for everybody because somebody here that can be older that is this Queen of Pentacles still, and that has built up more than other people's, right? So, how and what they're looking for when it comes to the next stage of their life is going to be different than somebody's younger. You understand? Um, because some people here can be ready more for a sense of paradise, which is a sense of retirement, finding a love relationship and or commitment in marriage for somebody to um, have this sense of paradise with. You understand? So happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and honeymoon phase. Some of you, what you were having and going through was the honeymoon phase. Now that this over, this is where the ghosting is back, the no text, no calls. Because now somebody's level of maturity has to be did and shown. This is why Saturn is here. The Saturn is trying to tell you that this relationships need more stability. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, I'm not seeing it. So eventually, or at some point of time, I got to let this go because I can't have a sense of paradise, a sense of groundedness, what the Queen of Pentacles is used to, still, even having on her own a sense of paradise. You don't necessarily have to be in a relationship to have a sense of paradise, but us as humans, some of us do want to enjoy things, material, love, and joy with another person. Okay? Yes? Separation in reverse. And the last one. Okay, I stand corrected. Oh, look, the butterfly. We haven't seen all the cards yet. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the butterfly, which is, hold on, evolving and growth, the next phase, healing inner child, and releasing the past. So, eighth house of Scorpio, that death card that was at the end of the deck, remember? So, this is the next phase Because remember, it says honeymoon phase here, and then the butterfly is the transformation. Okay, because it was a caterpillar. Stay with me now. And all of that transition and transformation is also the maturity that I was speaking of when it comes to not only your other person, but you too. Because some of you are still in a certain phase that you have not allowed the growth of the butterfly to take you into the next stage of paradise. Okay, which is allowing um it's a lot of it's a lot of what is this? Addiction. It's a lot of animal reference here. It delays my reading when they throw out something new to me. They're not new, but um, when they make me look at stuff that I wasn't prepared to look at, and then I have to try and figure it out without taking too long. Okay, hold on. So we got separation in reverse, and this is sadness, no bitterness, not missing you, not thinking about you, and no uncertain future. No, having a future because uncertain is not knowing because separation is in reverse. Then the next card was addiction. That's going to be Pisces 12th house energy, which is codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional lack. Oh no, emotional block. The words are so small on these cards. I didn't know that I was getting the cards so small when I ordered them, but it was okay. Then we have the dragonfly, which is lightheartedness and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. So this is what this is leading to, which is somebody coming out of a sense of addiction, codependency on can be somebody else's feelings and emotions, um, stability, finances, a lack of control of oneself because they have a sense of possessiveness over somebody else. And the reason why the King of Cups here is in reverse, the card says emotional block. Now, the dragonfly is actually good luck. Okay. Something will be transforming here, but Saturn is going to take time. So I'm kind of feeling that whatever this is, y'all probably will have a sense of separation. Either that's what you're going through right now, and the change is happening within you and another person. Now, that's not going to be for everybody because everybody's not going to commit to it. We got hookup in reverse, no one night stands. Yeah, that's part of that addiction card here. Somebody is coming out of that. All right. Yeah, the eyes of the soul, the owl, honesty, truth. Compromise, making changes. See, this is what I'm saying. The truth is going to come out here about two people wanting or will be actually compromising. Yeah, to make peace. Because it flipped in reverse, and I think that's two. That's going to be the last two. And heartbroken, shattered. Both are in reverse, which is magnetic attraction in reverse, and I'm sorry, no apology. Whoever and whatever this is, because the Phoenix rising is in reverse. So One of you is understanding that this is not for you right now in this time period. Not saying that it can't, but for right now, as today's energy, as my other channel would say, it will be a no. Okay, because I do have my other channel, Yes or No Tarot. You'll find the link in the community tab, um, where I give yes or no answers, and most of the readings be under 15 minutes. Okay, but somebody here has to let go of an addiction of power and control, possessiveness, control issues, and a sense of codependency. And once they come to the truth of that within and come to peace with that, then they will change as this butterfly. Now, just because you may not have any codependent issues or control issues, is still some truth here that you also need to work on, which is the heartbreak being shattered. Not necessarily by maybe this person for some of you, but in general. You need to apologize to yourself for not choosing a healthy choice at some point in your life, because you're still shutting down and you're still cocooned as this caterpillar. And it's time for you to transform into this butterfly. It's time for you to evolve. Now, again, breaking things like that within and within oneself, for some people, it take years. It don't take just a couple of readings off of YouTube. So don't get it twisted by y'all listening to these people on YouTube and giving you these readings. Okay, some people are still working on this where they will never ever open back up to love again. But you're shortchanging yourself of your life journey because you were not meant here, okay, to be brought here or created here. And you were made in love and light, not to be shut down and heartbroken for the rest of your life. So it's only up to you to heal yourself and be open to choose a healthier or a healthy choice again, or for the first time, second time, or whatever. Okay, you must turn into this butterfly because it's time for your next phase. It's also the healing of the inner child and releasing the past. So releasing the past don't have anything to do with a lot of you of this current situation or current person. Cupid's arrow is right up under there because what happens for some of you is that some of you will allow something to only go so far and then you shut it down. A lot of times it may not even be the other person. hmm Okay, I guess let me go ahead and end it there because we're at what 48, 50 minutes. Um, y'all know I talk kind of slow and I try and teach you and give you insight and wisdom to help you on your journey, on your life journey, to go with your own intuition. Okay, as you continue to gain more clarity uh, about the choices that you need to make and what you need to think about. Always look at the reading again because a lot of you may miss something or it don't kind of resonate right now. But for some of you, after the moon, after tomorrow, by the weekend, by next week, you can probably understand the reading a little bit more because things for some of you will have moved forward. Okay. But something here is coming to light. And for some of you, this person was, or still for some of you, is thinking about engagement. I don't know if some of you know that, but you're seeing the way that they're having these addictions or codependency issues, and you're saying it's a no. But the true person on the inside is supposed to become this owl, the truth and the butterfly. And this is why Saturn is here. But the end goal is the dragonfly here, which is the lighthearted and to adapt, finding out and changing and things coming to light, and healing it. But some of y'all gonna break free, which I don't blame you, before that happens. Okay, so I do see somehow as the Eight of Wands that this is kind of like the middle point that is maybe over for some of you, but it's not really over because I feel that this person is still gonna come back for you. hmm This person is still gonna come back for you. It's just that they know they have to. What I always say on this channel: be the truth, walk the truth, and talk the truth. That's the only way that this is going to be um, light and healing as a relationship and or commitment and or marriage. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all next time.